Went to my favorite park the other day. Have you ever thought about this? You're at your favorite park and you're like, wow, things are beginning to run down a little bit. They're not mowing as much, not as much attention to detail, and you wonder, wow, did they cut the budget on this park? Well, we need to save our parks, and we've got a program we're going to be introduced to that can do that. And Special Man's joining us. He's returning back to our show. Now, he's helped on the physical side. He's the trainer to Lady Gaga, Halle Berry, Robert Downey Jr., Robert Pattinson, and so many more. But he's also here to help us take the park, better body. I think they go together. Great to have you with us, Harley.
Nice to be on the air with you again, Conn.
Well, hey, Harley, it's great having you back with us. Now, you know Coca-Cola is right in our backyard, and I understand you're partnering with a program with them. Tell us about it.
It's really exciting. It's called America is Your Park, and it's about celebrating your favorite park, the park in your neighborhood, the park you go to, the park you maybe grew up as a kid. And Coca-Cola is going to give $100,000 towards your favorite park if it gets selected to make the park even better. And all you have to do is go to livepositively.com, vote for your favorite park. You can vote as many times as you want, get your friends to vote, and if it wins, we will make the park even better.
Well, Harley, that sounds awesome indeed. But let's turn our attention to working out. You know, stress is part of our lives. How does working out help us with stress?
It's like a kettle and the steam whistle, the release. There's that catharsis that you need. There's so many stresses in our everyday life, whether it be traffic, getting to work, whether it be family stresses, work stresses, and I think there's good stress and there's bad stress. We have to try and expose ourselves to a little bit of good stress. Exercise is considered a good stress. It makes us stronger, it makes us better. Bad stresses we want to try and minimize, and our life studies do show that people who have too much bad stress in their life, it can affect their health in a negative way. It increases the stress hormone called cortisol. It suppresses your immune system. You get sick more often. There's a tie between certain forms of cancer and high stress living. So you really want to minimize stress. You want to have a release. Exercise is that great release. Exercising outdoors for me is an even better release, especially this time of year when the weather's nicer. You've got the scenery around you. You get to be outdoors. You get to be one with nature. And sometimes that's even more stress relieving than it is going to a gym where you're inside. There's a lot of loud noises, and it can turn off a lot of people.
You know, Harley, that's fascinating about the good and the bad stress, particularly the cortisol. We got to get rid of that stuff and get the good stress in there. But I just have to ask, you work with so many celebrities. We mentioned earlier Lady Gaga, Halle Berry, Robert Downey Jr. It has to be stressful meeting these clients for the very first time.
Yeah, there's a lot of stress. When, you know, I got thrown my first client, it was, I think, on a Disney film, and they said, okay, you've got to make this actor look like he's been in prison for the last 5 years, working out every single day, waiting to get revenge for the guy that wrongfully, you know, had him arrested. And by the way, it's a $100 million film, and if he doesn't look great, in 5 weeks, the whole world's going to know, and the film's going to be a flop. Good luck. So yeah, there definitely is a lot of stress quite often, whether it be Halle Berry for Catwoman or getting Lady Gaga ready for her new music video. But I think it's good that right amount of stress can actually push you in the right direction, bring out your best in you, and it makes it fun.
Well, Harley, it clearly brings out the best in you, and the results in these celebrities is tremendous. So we need to be listening in, everybody. Here's the last question. So many of us come home from work so exhausted. What advice do you give to your clients to overcome that exhaustion to get in to work out?
First and foremost, I always say the 30 minutes of exercise you put in the day will give you an hour more of energy later in the day. So exercise is something that actually gives you energy. It's not depleting. I don't think you have to exercise at such a high intensity level that you feel exhausted and wiped out after. You should be done exercise feeling great, feeling like you worked out, and looking forward to the next time that you exercise too. So just look at exercise. Is it moderate? Is it sustainable? Is it something that you enjoy? Those are all really important things. Get outside, get to your park, go to livepositively.com, vote for your favorite park, and let's make it even better.
I love that moniker, Live Positively. You certainly symbolize that. Thanks for your time today.
Thanks for having me, Conn.
Certainly great connecting with Harley. I hope that if our parks don't win here in Atlanta, that a park near you wins, because it is so awesome to get outside and enjoy And as he says, exercise. We'll be right back. So glad you got to check out that clip. But listen, we've got plenty more going on here at Get Connected, our TV show. My friend and I are going to give you a glimpse of all the fun, so take it away.
The sun shines bright as it moves across my face. I feel the light and everything is in its place. Oh, I woke up feeling great. Today was made for me. And life is good the way it should, the way it was meant to be.
Well, join us and we'll get you in the know. Check us out at Get Connected at conntv.com and be part of the movement.